I have literally been filming this introduction for about 5 times now. Honestly, it's the last one. I ain't doing it again. Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video, or you may be new. You may be thinking, I want to watch this video to find out a little bit about you, Isobel, so hello to you. But I'm going to do a bit of a Q&A, and my idea around it was because some of you may just want to be nosy, some of you may be new, and I just think it's just nice just to answer a few questions that you asked me just to find out a little bit more about me. But not only, I think most of them, to be fair, are like, what's my plans for this year, holiday plans, just bits and bobs. So I just think it's just really interesting for anyone that's going to watch this video. I'm going to try and make it interesting anyway. I feel like a teacher with my notebook and my pen. We're just going to go with it. But it is my second video of the year, and I just think, you know what, let's just hit it off with this and then continue for the rest of the year. But I hope you had a really good week last week, and I hope that you're all ready for all the kids to go back to school. You've done your food shop. I did mine today. Horrendous. It was bloody busy in LD, but we're just going to move on with that one as well. That's just the thing, isn't it? Reality, it just comes back. But to be honest, reality is every day. But you know what I mean? Like, it just comes round so quick that I just can't catch up. And to be fair, I had a diary for Christmas. It's this one. And I filled it up. I'll start in my weeks, what my schedules are going to be like, etc. And then I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't think I can. Things have changed, the last couple of days I've had a big shock to the system, and it's really set me back. I'm not going to lie, it really has, it set me back. And I cried a little bit. I'm not going to lie, I cried, because sometimes we've got to be honest here, I cried. I just think it's that reality, and I'm not the best with, that change. It's like 1 minute I'm this person, and then the next, overnight, I'm somebody else. And I just think it can be a bit more like, because I don't think some people realise it's not just that one thing that's changing, it's like the whole life routine. And I just think it's just, one, scary, but two, although I was really shocked and upset, it's almost like, I've got to kind of get over it, because I kind of want to experience change over the next couple of years. So it's kind of like, I've got to kind of get used to it. You know what I mean? But if your year hasn't started the way you thought it hasn't started, or wanted to start rather, that's okay, because mine hasn't either. And I think a lot of us, we probably had arguments with family, we probably had this and that so far, and it's even like the end of January. But anyway, so I kind of started my year off very organised and positive, and then it kind of just changed. And I just think, is that a reason? It might not be the change that I want at the moment, but is it like getting me ready for something? You know what I mean? That's the start. This isn't even a question, but I'm giving you some insight about me anyway. There's no fakeness here. Look at me. I'm a mess. Let's just start. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's start off with this, and this is something that was a comment that was put on my community page on where I asked for the questions, and it's by Lisa, and she was like, "Hi Isobel, not so much of a question." Right, let me just start that again. Hi Isobel, not so much a question as a comment. Just to say, I love your videos and Insta posts. They always make me smile whenever I am having a good day or an anxious day. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing. Lisa, thank you. Thank you very much. I beat myself up all the time. I'm kind of my own worst enemy, and I know if you probably relate to that anyway. I am very much my own worst enemy, and when I see comments like that, now I always think I'm probably not good enough for this. I mean, what am I doing sitting on the bedroom floor filming myself, But when I see comments like that, I mean, I haven't met any of you, or most of you anyway, some of you I have met. It's kind of like that I touch someone else's day. It's like I put like a bit of brightness in there, even if I don't brighten up my own day. So when I see comments like that, thank you. It's not a question, but I really do appreciate that, Lisa. You know who you are, because I talk to you most days anyway. Some of these, I've read, and then I've completely forgot about them because days have gone past. Now I'm looking at them, I'm thinking, what do I answer? What's the answer to that question? I'm going to start off with this one because this is a little bit about me. But one question from Instagram was said is, what is your star sign? Love your channel. Thank you very much again. So my star sign is, I'm a Virgo, so I was born in September. So you can just imagine, so if you know your star signs, Virgos, I would probably say, are we one of the worst? I think we are. I think we've got to be one up in the top anyway, because we are our own critiques. We perfectionists. I need a list. I need to write the list about what all the bad things are. But there's a lot of positives about that. I'm not just knocking myself down, to be honest, because there's a lot of things that are good about us. I'm going to put it out there. Any other people who are Virgos as well. But I'm a perfectionist, and that can get in a way with a lot of things. I like things in a certain way. Well, I don't even know where I'm going with this, to be honest. But that is my star sign, so take it as you wish. I am a September kid, and that's about it, to be honest. Another question from Instagram, I'm just going to go with Instagram for now, is what's one thing you like to do and what's one thing you haven't done yet? And I just think that's a good question. I'm just going to put it out here. One thing that I like to do, right, listen here. I love to secondhand shop. I love charity shopping. I love going to car boots when I've got time. I just love, and today I'm going to film a bit of a video after this one. I had to pop into Wolverhampton city centre. Now you can just imagine. I do not like that place. We went to Wolverhampton city centre. And if you know where it is, where the old Wilco's used to be, they've got a massive Compton Care charity shop. And if you haven't been in there, I would actually recommend, because they've got some good stuff and they've got furniture in there as well. Some decent pieces, if I'm going to be completely honest. But the one thing that I love to do, or like to do, is just have a good bloody rummage. And it don't matter if if it's not any good, okay, just put it to the side, somebody else will love it. But there was Emma Bridgewater in there for a £1. Emma Bridgewater cups for £1. I mean, I didn't pick any up, I will be honest. But, I mean, £1. I mean, they sell for like 25 quid on the website. It was brilliant, and that's one thing that I like to do. And I've got plenty of videos on my YouTube channel of all the bits and pieces that I picked up over the last few years. So one thing that I haven't done yet, and the one thing that just comes to mind, is I haven't travelled around Europe. Things like Spain. I'm not even going to go into how bad my geography, I can't even say the word. But things like, Spain, Italy. I've been on a plane, and the first time I went on a plane was when I went to America. I went to America on the first time. It was that. But I went to Florida Disney, and I haven't been on a plane, and that was back in 2008, and we're in 2024, so something needs to change here. But I'm going to answer that question again in just a few seconds. So the next question is on YouTube. So this is from Ali Evans, and the question is, always love your videos. I'm really looking forward to watching the Q&A, so I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'd like to ask, what would you do to have the perfect day? Money no object, it can be anything you want. Now, I love these questions because I just don't think you can ever find what you know what I mean. Your mind just goes a bit all over the place, because our mentality is just not like that, because we're so controlled in society. But I think if I was to have the perfect day, it would be a day where I would have no anxiety. I would be like a carefree soul. I'd start my day off like at a spa, the best massage, the best food going. I'd catch a private jet flight, fly to any country I want, basically, eat my lunch there. Couple of things, experience something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of some things for you, because it's like no money, no object really. But I'd love to have everyone with me. Family have no arguments, never feel worried about going out, social anxiety. Everyone, like I just said, everyone come together and just have no bad vibes and just enjoy what we have. I mean, we should really do that now, saying that, shouldn't we? It shouldn't have to be a perfect day to be like that. But you know where I'm coming from, because I don't know, it's really hard to answer, but I'd definitely be at the spa, no anxiety, spa, really good food. I think I'm just going to cut it down to that. How is the house coming along? Any plans, decor or upcycling? So we've, if you don't already know, we've been living in this house since February this year. a completely different location, if you like, out in the countryside, and we've adapted quite well to it. We was a little bit homesick at first, but we've definitely adapted. I'm not going to say we're going to live here forever. Definitely going to be moving in a different location, hopefully in a few years, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But for now, we're all right. But in terms of the house, you know, I wouldn't say there's any like upcycling or anything like ideas, because if I'm going to be completely honest, I have over the last 3-4 months, if I'm honest, I keep saying honest, but I've been going through, I've got 2 cupboards out there, and it's taken me a while because I've really been like really ruthless about everything. I've gone through all my closet. I've took about 13 bags, I'm not even joking, to the charity shop. They've loved me. Selling some things on Vinted to make a little bit of money back, because I love my charity shopping and obviously I want to keep going. But it's just been really, really good. So like all the drawers, I know exactly what's going on in them. So it's still a work in progress. I've still got a few boxes to kind of sort out. Kind of bits that I've put in a storage box because I feel like they needed a storage box. When in actual fact, I don't need any of the stuff in it at all. Why is it even there? So I've kind of been doing that, if I'm honest. That's kind of like what's been going on in the house. Moving things around, simplifying my life, simplifying it so I can clean easy. Like this, for example, there's not a lot of stuff on it. I just want to wipe it down and that's it. And that's kind of my aim. I love my home decor. I love my little home pieces. But it has got to the point, and I think whether it's because I've just been doing it for a few years now, I've kind of realised the less the stuff, the more beautiful it can be. So I had 2 similar comments about holidays, because I do quite a lot of holidays during the year. I love our holiday haven holidays in caravans, etc. So I did have 2 comments about that. So one of them was, what's your holiday plans for 2024? What are your holiday plans for 2024? And also your favourite holiday up to now. I like it. Let me think. Now, have you got a couple of minutes? Grab your cuppa, your biscuits. I haven't got children, so for me, I always book outside of school holidays, so which is a lot cheaper for me. I kind of like the kind of winter style holidays. Again, they're a lot cheaper there, so I kind of look for them type of holidays. And holidays are like, you know, they are creeping up in price as well. We just love a haven holiday, nice, simple. The booking's easy, and if you really wanted to, if you kind of wanted to push the boat out with your holidays and spend a bit extra, you can actually spread the cost over a few months. We've got one holiday booked this year, which is kind of a family holiday, and we're going to Wales in September. So we're going back to Prestatyn. Now, we've been there a couple of times, to be fair, and I've done a few videos on it, but it's kind of like a family holiday this time, and I'm excited. We've got a gold caravan. It's got a dishwasher, so we have splurged on this one, but honestly the price was so good, and we booked it last year, which is it's just one of them. But we've gone for the best one, and I am excited. I just want to kind of look out for some new things up there and experience a week up in Wales. I'm excited. That's September. But of course, I mean, I do work full time, so I've got only a few weeks off a year, which is never nice, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, I could do with a lot more than that. So I'll be honest with you, the only thing that I've got booked for 2024 is that in September. However, we do kind of book sometimes last minute, so you're just going to have to wait. You're just going to have to see what we get up to. But one thing that I am definitely going to do over the next couple of months, and I promised myself before 2024 came about, I am going to get a passport. I'm going to get a passport, and we are going to book a holiday abroad. And I've said, because my brother and his fiance, she works for an airline, so they both work at an airport. So what better way? So we think that we might do like a bit of a couple's holiday, but there's so many different options. So there's things that we need to pick and choose. Like I've said, I've never done it on my own before, so I'm gonna get a passport. So let's see what adventures, and I can film it and I can show you all. It's really exciting. I don't know if that's going to be this year. It might do. We might just book a cheeky flight to like Ireland or something. I don't know. Let's just see where that goes. So it might be this year, it might be next year. who knows? Just to finish off on that part of the question is my favourite holiday. Now, I'm going to be honest with you now, right? Let me just close my notebook. My favourite holiday that just comes to mind, and I will be honest with this, we went, it was in January, and the caravan cost £99. I remember it very vividly. And we had a week, and it was in Devon, North Devon. And we never went to a haven. It was this, it's called, I'm sure it's St Leonard's Cove. And it's a family-run caravan park. And we booked a caravan, and we drove down there, and it was literally, it was cold, being January, but it was the most beautiful weather. Honestly, it was beautiful. We got there, and honestly, when I'm telling you, the caravans are obviously on a slope, you're looking straight, but like it's on a hill or a coast cliff, whatever, and literally all you can see is the coast, and it is stunning. I think I've still got some pictures, and we kind of went down to, I think it's called Blackpool Sands, the beach down there, and we just travelled to Torquay, went the ferry. We literally went through different parts of that coastline, and it was incredible. And I remember that, and it was just one of them holidays where it was like, I can't believe we did that, and it was in such a small car as well, so it was just incredible. So if one holiday that I really remember and was my favourite was going to North Devon. And we've had some good holidays there since, but nothing kind of tops that one. I don't know what it is, so I definitely think we might have to go back and experience it. But that's one of my favourite holidays. If you did want to, because I think it's quite expensive now to stop there, but again, a bit of an alternative and a bit of a cheaper alternative, Devon Cliffs Haven holiday, that gives you the kind of same vibe. And I did do a video on my YouTube, so I'll see if I can link that down below. But I did do a video, and literally you're on the exact same position, and you can get some really good deals there. So I definitely recommend having a look on there if you're looking for a family holiday. The last part of that question is, would also be intrigued to know what you do as a job. So for me, my little side hustle is, of course, YouTube. So that's definitely a hobby, but I am now a YouTube partner, so I kind of try and work on it with this, but it is a slow progress because I do work full time. But I work in banking, so take that as you wish. I can't go too much into detail because I don't know who's watching, but I work in the banking world. So what's your goals for 2024? And I'm going to leave it on this one for the last question. But my goals for 2024, now it started a bit rocky. I mean, we're 6 days in and it's a bit rocky already. I've just got a bit of a feeling, is that just like a taste of change that may come my way? And I don't know what my fate is. I don't know where I'm meant to be in life, but I'm going to work towards the things that I want to work towards. Now, I've already had the decisions made for me so far, and I want to get to a point in life where I make my own decisions, basically. I just think we all kind of want to be like that, don't we? I want to challenge myself more. I want to kind of come out my comfort zone if I can, because I am a little bit of a homebody, and I do prefer just to be at home, to be honest. But I want to kind of challenge myself more. I want to be more present on here. Hello, I'm if you're still here, then all my hands up to you. I want to work on my channel a lot more than what I have done in previous years. I want to experience new things. I want to go to a few new places. I mean, saying that, I am going back to Wales in September, but I kind of like, even though I know the area, I want to kind of do different activities there, so I'm definitely going to do that this year. Get my passport, that's another goal that I really want to get, because they are quite expensive, if I'm completely honest. I didn't realise how much they'd be, but they are expensive. But that's one thing that I want to get, is my passport. So that's pretty much it. So you'll just have to watch me for the rest of the year to see where I end up, really. But that's the end of the video. Thank you everyone for answering a question. Not answering a question, I've answered the question. Thank you for asking the question. I really do appreciate it, because I can just sit here and I can just talk to you guys. So I've now got the pleasure of editing all of this, because there's so many bloopers, you have no idea. It's going to take me hours. I saw a quote on one of the pages on my Instagram, I think it was, and it says that if you can work for someone else for 8 hours a day, you can work for 2 hours for yourself. And I kind of like that, because that's what I'm here doing now. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. Take care. See you really soon. Bye.